Ragnarok, meaning fate of the gods, is the dramatic end of the Norse mythological cosmos. Unlike vague apocalyptic tales, Ragnarok is a prophesied cycle of destruction and renewal. Detailed in the Völuspá and Prose Edda, it represents the inevitable collapse of the universe, engulfing gods, giants, and mortals alike. The tale begins with Fimbulvetr, an unending winter that blankets the world in cold and despair. Humanity succumbs to chaos, abandoning kinship and morality. Ominous signs follow. Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, breaks his bonds. Jormungandr, the world serpent, emerges from the ocean, and the fire giant Surtur sets the 9 realms ablaze. The gods prepare for their final battle, knowing they cannot escape their fates. However, Ragnarok is more than an end, it is a promise of renewal. As the old world burns and crumbles, a new world rises from the ashes, symbolizing hope. The prophecies of Ragnarok, the apocalyptic end of the Norse cosmos, originate from ancient oral traditions later preserved in texts like the Völuspá and Prose Edda. These accounts, rich in poetic imagery, reveal a worldview deeply tied to cycles of destruction and renewal. The Völuspá, or the prophecy of the seeress, is a key source. In this poem, a mystical seeress recounts the events leading to Ragnarok, speaking of omens like Fimbulvetr, the great winter, and the release of monstrous beings like Fenrir and Jormungandr. Her visions, given to Odin, emphasize the inevitability of fate, a central theme in Norse mythology. These prophecies were shaped by the harsh Scandinavian environment and the warrior culture of the Vikings. They reflect a profound understanding of life's impermanence and the cyclical nature of existence. Ragnarok was not just an end but also a new beginning, embodying the Norse belief in transformation. In Norse mythology, the end of the world, or Ragnarok, is heralded by unmistakable and catastrophic signs. Among these, Fimbulvetr, the Great Winter, stands as the first and most devastating. This unending winter blankets the land in ice and snow, cutting off the seasons and plunging the world into darkness. Crops fail, food supplies dwindle, and humanity is pushed to the brink of survival. As the frost tightens its grip, Midgard, the realm of humans, descends into chaos. The bonds of morality and kinship that once held society together are shattered. Families turn against each other and violence becomes rampant. These events are not mere coincidences but divine omens, warning of the apocalypse to come. Together, Fimbulvetr and the moral collapse of humanity prepare the stage for the ultimate battle between gods, giants, and monsters, culminating in the fiery destruction of the 9 realms. Ragnarok, the Norse apocalypse, brings together gods, monsters, and even humans in a cosmic battle that determines the fate of the universe. At the forefront stand Odin, Thor, Loki, and Freya, each playing a critical role. Odin, the All-Father, leads the Aesir gods, seeking wisdom and strategy despite knowing his doom. Thor, the mighty thunder god, wields Mjolnir against Jormungandr, the world serpent, in a battle destined to claim both their lives. Loki, the trickster and architect of chaos, leads the forces of destruction alongside his monstrous offspring. Freya, goddess of love and war, embodies resilience and sacrifice, guiding her people through the turmoil. The creatures of Ragnarok are equally formidable. Fenrir, the wolf, devours Odin, while Jormungandr poisons Thor. Surtur, the fire giant, engulfs the world in flames, ensuring its destruction. The climactic battle of Ragnarok unfolds in a chaos of fire, blood, and destruction. The gods, knowing their fate is sealed, march to meet the monstrous forces of chaos in an apocalyptic confrontation. Odin, the All-Father, leads the charge, facing Fenrir, the giant wolf destined to end his reign. Despite his wisdom and preparation, Odin falls to Fenrir's jaws, fulfilling the prophecy. Yet, vengeance comes swiftly as Vidar, Odin's son, slays the beast, avenging his father. Thor, the thunder god, confronts Jormungandr, the colossal serpent encircling the world. Their battle shakes the earth, and though Thor triumphs, slaying the serpent with Mjolnir, he succumbs to its venomous bite, collapsing shortly after his victory. Meanwhile, Surtur, the fire giant, unleashes his fury. With his flaming sword, he sets the 9 realms ablaze, engulfing Yggdrasil, the world tree, and reducing everything to ash. The cataclysm of Ragnarok heralds the destruction of the 9 realms, driven by chaos and the unrelenting flames of Surtur, the fire giant. Surtur, wielding his blazing sword, marches across the cosmos, his wrath consuming everything in its path. Yggdrasil, the world tree that binds the realms together, is engulfed in flames, its sacred roots severed, signaling the collapse of the universe. Asgard, home of the gods, is the first to fall. Its majestic halls, including Odin's Valhalla, are reduced to ashes as the heavens burn. Midgard, the realm of humans, succumbs to earthquakes, tidal waves, and unrelenting fires. The icy wastelands of Jotunheim crumble, while Hel, the realm of the dead, is obliterated. The light of Alfheim fades, and even the serene lands of Vanaheim are consumed. With the destruction of the 9 realms, the cosmos dissolves into chaos. In Norse mythology, Ragnarok represents not just an end, but a profound cycle of destruction and rebirth. After the catastrophic battle between gods, giants, and monsters, the 9 realms are consumed by fire and chaos, signaling the collapse of the old world. Yet, this destruction is not final. From the ashes of the old world, a new one is born. Yggdrasil, the world tree, though scorched and broken, will grow again, bringing life to the cosmos once more. 2 human survivors, Lif and Liftfraser, emerge from the devastation to repopulate Midgard, symbolizing humanity's resilience. This concept of post-apocalyptic rebirth highlights the Norse belief in the cyclical nature of existence. Even after the most catastrophic events, there is always hope for new beginnings. The world, though ravaged, can regenerate, proving that after the darkest times, light and life will always find a way to return. Ragnarok shares striking similarities with apocalyptic myths from other cultures, often depicting the end of the world followed by a renewal. In Norse mythology, Ragnarok marks the fiery destruction of the 9 realms, followed by the rebirth of the world. This cyclical destruction and creation are similar to the concept of the phoenix in Greek and Egyptian mythology, where after the death and ashes of the bird, it rises again, symbolizing eternal renewal. Similarly, in the Christian tradition, the Book of Revelation describes the end times, where divine judgment leads to the destruction of the world and the eventual creation of a new heaven and earth. Though the focus is different, the theme of judgment and rebirth remains consistent. In Hinduism, the concept of pralaya refers to periodic cosmic destruction, followed by the recreation of the universe by the god Vishnu. All these myths underscore the belief in cycles of destruction and renewal. Ragnarok, the apocalyptic event in Norse mythology, remains a powerful symbol in modern culture, often portrayed in movies and literature. Its themes of destruction, chaos, and eventual rebirth resonate deeply with contemporary audiences. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor, Ragnarok reimagines the myth, focusing on the fall of Asgard and the idea that even the end of a world can lead to new beginnings. This vibrant, action-packed version of the myth introduced Ragnarok to a global audience, blending ancient stories with modern cinema. Video games like God of War and Smite further explore Ragnarok, offering players interactive experiences that immerse them in the battle between gods and monsters. These games allow fans to step into the mythological world, engaging with the narrative of the world's end. The enduring appeal of Ragnarok in modern culture highlights humanity's fascination with apocalyptic events. The stories of Ragnarok in Norse mythology offer profound insights into the concepts of fate and change. At the heart of these tales is the idea that fate is inevitable, even for the gods. Despite their strength and wisdom, Odin, Thor, and others cannot escape their destinies. This acceptance of fate is a central theme, suggesting that no matter how hard we fight, certain outcomes are beyond our control. However, the aftermath of Ragnarok also emphasizes transformation. The destruction of the world is followed by rebirth, symbolizing that even in the greatest moments of loss, there is the potential for renewal. This cyclical nature of existence teaches us that change is constant, and with every ending, a new beginning emerges. Ultimately, these myths remind us that while we cannot control destiny, we can shape how we face it. In the end, change is inevitable, but it also holds the possibility of growth and renewal.